Hi everyone, welcome into Crazy Yarn Chick. I'm Christina. Thank you guys so much for coming in, stopping by, and watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. Today we are going to be opening some yarn boxes, some purchases that I made during Amazon's Prime Week and Walmart's Deal Days. I think that's what they call it, Deal Days. But I've got a beverage. We're gonna sit here and talk for a few minutes and drink my beverage and open all these boxes. I only have 2 boxes. I only have 2 orders in. I'm still expecting a Premier order and I'm expecting a Mary Maxim order. So those will be in a different video. But for this video, we are doing Walmart and 3 by the Sea Designs, which is an Etsy shop. But grab your beverage, have a drink, sit down, and let's open these boxes and see what yarn I got, because it's very exciting. Not really, but you know. Okay, so the first up is Walmart. I've already opened the box, that way we don't have to deal with it. The first up is Walmart. Walmart had the same sale kind of as Amazon. The prices were basically the same. For 2 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, I paid $14.98 and I got free shipping because I'm a Walmart member. This color is Jazzy. I got 2 for $14.98 and that is Jazzy. I'm not gonna take them out of the plastic. I'm gonna leave them and store them that way. So Jazzy is an ombre. It's a light pink all the way to this dark pink. And they're wound different, as you can tell. But that is Jazzy. I got 1 of those for $14.98. And then I got Sunshine. That is what this color is called. Or Sunny. It's called Sunny. Sorry, not Sunshine. But that's what this color is called. It's bright yellow to a pale yellow. Each ball of yarn has each ball of yarn is 10 ounces. They have 482 yards, 440 meters. It is a worsted weight, a worsted 4-way. I am not a fan of Red Heart. However, I have had this yarn in my cart on various websites, various store sites, waiting for this, because my ideal is, if you watch my other video, you know I'm obsessed with the moss stitch, especially when you're making a blanket, especially when you're doing a fade. I bought the Jazzy and the Sunshine, and I want to make like a pink lemonade blanket with the moss stitch. That's the plan. So $14.98 and $14.98, that put me right at $31, and shipping was free. So that's always good, all right? So that was from Walmart. If you didn't know, I have some photos, I'll pop them up. Walmart in store has a clearance going on right now. The mandalas, regular mandalas, I think they're $6.83 normally. There's a few colors that are clearance and they're $4. So in my store, it was Hades and Spirit that was clearance in the mandalas. And then in the mandala bonus, which is the big cake, has like 1,000 yards on it. I found one for $6 and I forget the color. It started with an S, but my store didn't have any. I think I found one and took a photo. If I have the photos, I will put them up here. They also had several other yarns on clearance, not rollback, clearance. And they had cotton on clearance for $2, all their sugars and cream, but they were the little skeins. I didn't feel that that was a good ideal or a good deal. All the Red Heart was on rollback, but it was like 20 cents rollback. And I'm not a big Red Heart fan, but so if I have any photos from that, I'll put them up here and you guys can look at that. I always post too, if you didn't know, there is a Facebook page called Affordably Crafty. It's run by Kim, who also has a channel called Affordably Crafty. On that Facebook, Affordably Crafty, I will post photos of any deals that I find. Kim also does, and a lot of other people do, but that's generally where I post. So I may have photos, I may not. We will see. I will put them up if I have them. Okay, next up. So next up, I've had this yarn in my favorites in Etsy for a long time. It sells out and it comes back and I miss it. But this time I did not miss it. So I'm super excited. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I got yarn, and that's all I really care about. So this next yarn is from 3 by the Sea Designs. It's on Etsy. And I bought the Beach Vacation. I bought the sock set. Normally I don't buy sock sets. I only buy just the hank of the main color. However, that was the only way I could get it. There wasn't any just hanks available, so I went ahead since it was up and it was available and bought the sock set. I do have to tell you guys, this is probably some of the most expensive yarn I have ever bought. I can't believe I paid this for this yarn, and I honestly wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't something that had been sitting in my cart forever, just waiting for it to come back available. But I did, I bought it. So this is Beach Vacation. It is a sock set. I got it in the DK weight. It's by 3 by the Sea. The colors on this, I hope I can zoom in, are amazing. The peach, the brown, and then they've got like a tealish. But here are the details. Beach Vacation. This is DK weight sock set in the Destin base. Destin, like Destin Beach. It's 75% merino, 25% nylon. The full skein, which is this one, has 246 yards or 100 grams. The mini skeins have 49 yards with 20 grams. In addition to just the yarn, she sent a pack of tea and some stitch markers. And of course, thank you. So let's get to the price. This sock set was $43.50. By the time I paid the shipping and the taxes, it came to $52.35. As I said, this is yarn that I wanted. However, it was $52. I didn't really want the sock set. I just wanted this yarn. I've seen it knit up on her channel and on, I don't know if Krazee Sock Lady had it, but I just wanted the DK yarn. I understand I can only get a stock set, so I pulled the trigger and did it. Normally when I go to a festival or if I'm buying DK weight yarn that's been dyed, hand dyed, I don't like to pay over $30. Like $30 is my limit. If I go to a festival, if I go to a yarn shop, $30 is my limit on fingering weight or DK weight yarn. That's it. I have a limit. I won't pay above $30. And that's sad because most yarns are $34 or $37. But I digress. I'm not going to go anywhere with that. There's my yarn from 3 by the Sea. I paid it. It's here. I love it. I'll put it on my shelf. Okay, let's take a break. So, this week I have not been crocheting or knitting. My hands are in a terrible state. I deep cleaned, I guess you could say, my house last Sunday, and the chemicals from cleaning ripped my hands apart. It looked like, what's it called, glue hands, where the skin looks like glue coming off your hands, and then it had cracks and bleeding all over the place. So I have taken the week off. I have not crocheted. I have not knit. I have not cross-stitched. I did quilt though. And that is why we're still here. It's because I want to share with you guys my new bag. It's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I'm in so love with it. I have another one already sent and waiting. So here we go. Here is my new bag. The fabric is Free Spirit. You can only find Free Spirit usually in a quilt shop. They don't sell it at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Walmart. The bag is 18.5 inches wide, 11.5 inches tall, and 8.5 inches wide. I guess that's tall, right? But it's 18.5 this way, 11.5 this way, and then 8.5 this way. Depth, I guess. But this is the bag. There's a pocket on each side. And then the bag, there's these great handles. I had never made these handles before. It was a challenge, but the instructions were clear. This is called the All the Things tote. You can buy it on Etsy. You can buy it at Fat Quarter Shop for $12, which is a little bit pricey for a bag pattern. Here's the interior. There's no pockets on the interior. I love this bag. This is a perfect blanket bag, I think, to put a large blanket in that you're crocheting. It is supposed to have a bottom, like a piece of cardboard at the bottom, but I didn't do that because I want more space. But yeah, so there's my bag. I am in love with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in so love with it that I have started another one. Ooh. Here's my next one in this fabric. This is Hobby Lobby fabric. It was on sale, 30% off. You know, we don't get 40% off no more at Hobby Lobby. Also, side note, squirrel, Hobby Lobby has all, here in Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, Hobby Lobby has all their Christmas out. All of it. It's all on the shelves. So if you're looking for something for Christmas, you can go get it, but it's going to be full price. Fall is now 40% off, and Spring Shop is now 50% off. There's your update on Hobby Lobby. But this is Hobby Lobby fabric. It was discounted at 30% off. There's the yellow. It's still, I mean, I'm still in process, so it's still got all the blue lines on it. But that is the next one. That's gonna be just like that. I love it. Okay, that is it. That's all I've been working on this week. Besides my wagon, but I can't really pull that up here and show it. I guess I will put in photos. I bought a wagon, so let me explain. I bought a wagon during Prime Days for $29.99. It took it a week to get here. I took the wagon apart. So like the interior canvas piece, I took that apart and I used the pieces as templates, and I made a new wagon canvas piece and I quilted it. So I'll put in photos here of that. It's super cute. I love it. I'll probably make another one because it was so easy. Once I did it once, it was easy. It's not perfect. The one I've made now is not perfect because it's my first time doing it, but it turned out so good. I go to quilt shows or quilt retreats. I normally take my wagon and I just give it a little bit of a zinger. It looks so cute. I love it, but I'll put in photos. Okay, you guys, that's it. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to like and subscribe and share, I would truly, truly appreciate that. But that's it, you guys. Happy crafting.